Hi, my name is Camilo, and with this video series, AI Explained for Business, my objective is to cover some common questions I get across with customers and partners around the AI and generative AI landscape. So hopefully this will be of use and can let you decide which areas you want to invest more time in comprehending and applying to your own business. So let's get started. In today's question, it's usually a beginning question. What is a token in the context of generative AI? So let's get into it. So what is a token? A token is basically a unit of characters that are the representation of a collection of characters, numbers, punctuations, special unseen characters like character returns, end of lines, tildes, and others. They're usually represented by a number, and they're the way a large language model or foundational model consumes text. So you give it words and it transforms them into tokens. Let's see an example. Hello world with an exclamation point at the end is 3 tokens. Hello world and the exclamation point. As a general rule, one token usually is about 4 characters in English, or 100 tokens equals approximately to 75 words in total. But it varies. To give you an example, ¿Cómo estás? As you can see there with the tildes, it's 5 tokens. It's not 2 or 3. The tildes generate a token on its own. So there's another process related to tokens that you need to be aware of, tokenization. And that is the process on how the model converts back and forth from letters and text to tokens. As you can see, each model has its own tokenization model. And as an example, GPT uses BPE, byte pair encoding, to transform and get the tokens. Token constraints is a common scenario for all models. You have a limit in the number of tokens that can go in and out. So GPT, for example, has a maximum of 4,097 tokens, both input and output. So you need to shape the prompt in order to get a response that in total, prompt and response don't overcome the total of the 4,097 tokens. You can have smaller prompts with larger returns or large questions to get simple answers, but you cannot surpass that limit. Each model, like GPT-3, has different variants, and you may have seen DaVinci or Ada as different variants of the GPT-3 model. These have different vocabulary tokens within it. So DaVinci has an approximate 60,000 tokens of vocabulary, while Ada only has 50. The results are much richer with DaVinci, but also the price per inference request is greater for DaVinci than for Ada. Most of the models are based both on the input and output token number. So keep that in mind when building your AI systems. If you're not sure how many tokens are in your prompt or in the response you're expecting, you can use simple tools. In VS Code, I recommend one called GPT-3 Codex Tokenizer Counter Status Bar. It's an extension, it's simple to install. You'll get the link in the notes at the end. And you can download it, and it is easy enough. As soon as you write in the text, you'll see in the bottom right the token count. So you can keep track of how many tokens you're consuming. And I wanted to thank you so much for this topic. Our videos will be short, but hopefully fruitful. If you have any recommendations or additional questions you want to go through, don't hesitate to add them in the comments. And thank you so much. Until the next time.